Why does your robot have the number one next to
Hmm?
it? Or your robot has the number one next to the symbol, the bottom left.
Oh. Oh, I have a skill point, that's why.
Oh,
I just forgot to use it.
we love Jacobs. Your favorite brand of gun in there?
I do love Jacob.
I think my downright favorite would probably be either Jacobs or Torg.
See, the only problem with Jacob's weapons is me playing this character. So if it's like a revolver or a
Oh,
sniper,
yeah.
it's not that great because of my accuracy.
Just wait till you get the Maggie.
What?
Buddy, I don't even know what that is. I don't know where to farm it. I don't know none of that.
It's legendary.
That's not helpful.
The Dastardly
Really
Maggie.
not.
There's like 500
Just
legendaries in
look
this
it up.
game.
All you gotta do is look it up. You got the name.
I'm
Look it up.
busy.
Oh, I'm busy.
I'm in the middle of fighting. I'm not gonna go look it up while I'm fighting.
All right, I'm gonna look up the Maggie right now. Let's see here. Maggie is a Jacobs legendary obtained randomly from any suitable loot source, but has an increased chance to drop from Mixaford located in the dust. Fires 6 projectiles per shot.
It's a shotgun revolver. It's a reference to The Simpsons.
Says the Maggie can naturally operate as a highly effective shotgun substitute. If the Maggie spawns with a 2-fur double shot accessory, it will consume 2 ammo per shot, but only fire 10 projectiles.
Can I slag you? Can you get closer so I can slag you? I didn't get to slag him.
So you just have to kill Mixaford. And that's your best chance of getting it from something called the Clan Wars.
I want the bee.
The B shield?
Yeah.
Have fun farming that.
No.
Yeah, that's like near end game content.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made the hardest difficulty in that game revolve around the B shield.
Yeah.
You get like
I literally could not
500
play it
shield.
without the B shield.
You can, you just won't have as easy a time.
Oh my.
No, like you really couldn't, because you just wouldn't do enough damage no matter what you did.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'm
And there was all my
dead.
stacks.
Hey, look, there's a guy. That's the hard knock life for us. The hard knock.
I don't like anarchy. Jesus Christ, why are they pushing me? I just spawned.
Oh, hey, you got new grenades.
Yeah.
Oh, the cool
They'll
thing.
never be as good, but
Yeah, as I say, the really cool thing about the firework grenades is they scale with your level. think they're the only grenade that does that.
I believe so.
Bazingas per bazinga.
First phase of the plan to gain access to Set's underwater safety. Use the tunnel glider to find a way into the weapons depot in the Berlin catacombs. Anya has agreed to track your position over the transponder and provide tactical support. Good luck there, Blazkowicz. These are deep waters. William, can you hear me? You have to make your way through the sewer tunnels and into the Berlin catacombs. I'll try to guide you through.
Get a little sea scooter. Oh, yeah. Could be.
Are you kidding me?
Why wouldn't I just use like my arms?
Ugh. Part of this.
See when I die?
You might have to exit the tunnel glider to neutralize obstacles in your way. Don't lose track of the tunnel glider. It's your only source of oxygen.
I was a kid. The red tide was rising. Went in the water on account of disobeying father. Felt like my skin was on fire. Like my skin was on fire.
Okay, this makes.
You are right underneath the Eisenwald prison now. Caroline told me a few inmates tried to escape through the sewer system with some valuables a few years ago. They didn't make it very far. Some areas might be too narrow for the tunnel glider. You may have to swim.
13 years old. From the pond by the stables. Came up covered in leeches. Crazy. Filthy leeches.
Out of this tunnel. Messing with my brain.
William, I have something I want to tell you.
Dude, you're swimming like in the new James Bond movie.
It's my cousin Ramona's diary.
Dude,
She
that's
used to
real.
work with us at this asylum.
James Bond swims and then frickin' dies.
Many secrets
Because he's dumb.
and there was no one she could trust to keep them. So she wrote them all down. I will radio the diary entries to your audio log. If you find the time, you can listen.
It's in Polish, but I'll translate. Ramona writes, May 11th, 1940. I've only been back home for 3 days, and now the Nazis have arrived in town. They killed Jakub Brozek. He was shot in the head. His horse was blocking the road. He taught me how to French kiss. I'm going to do something about this situation.
Short. Like a dolphin.
The section you are in now, it's been out of commission for a long time. But some machinery might still be manually operable.
Hasty.
Swam many a water in my days. None as cold as this.
I have a map. I do. Golden ladle. Incredible.
The deep basin was used to regulate overflow. You will have to find a way to reach the platform on the other side.
No.
What was that?
I love water.
Well done, William. This is as far as the tunnel glider will take you. Through the last section, you will have to swim. The catacombs are close.
Okay, I'm in.
11. Swam across Forney Lake on a bed over 10 soldiers. But it wasn't as dark as this.
Ah, ah, ah! Terrifying.
June 25, 1940. The Nazi appears to have a very high opinion of his mother. I learned this as he was bleeding to death at the end of my knife in the outhouse next to the bakery. Mutti, Mutti, he whimpered. My hands were shaking, nearly dropped my knife. I had told him I would kiss him, and he let me lead him outside into the night. November 29th, 1940. The Nazi appears to love his sausage. I learned this as he kept on eating his supper, even though the cyanide must have ruined the flavor. His eyes rolled back, all white, yet he kept chewing. The cyanide I stole from my mother's cabinet. At times, I am struck with pangs of remorse. But then, I think of Jakub Brozek.
Age 19, dove down the well to salvage father's watch, but it wasn't as deep as this.
Looks like you're backtracking, William. Okay, I guess you know what you're doing.
Age 32, swam the cesspools beneath Death's Head's X Labs, but it wasn't as dirty as this.
Be something here. Ah.
William, directly above you are the catacombs. There's an elevator that can take you right into the weapons depot.
Ramona writes, May 2nd, 1941. The Nazi appears to become sleepy after climaxing. I learned this as his little soldiers were leaking out of me onto his sheets, and his face turned blue. From the rope I applied to his neck in his slumber. Tomorrow is my 18th birthday.
Jeez. Zinga.
Excellent, Captain Blazkowicz. You are now inside the weapons depot. This is the second phase of the plan to gain access to Set's underwater safekeep. In this munition stock there is a cargo train. The train is packed full. Small arms, artillery shells, torpedoes and such for distribution to the Nazi war machine. You will steal this train. Small arms we can use to strengthen our fighters, but the real target is securing the torpedo delivery. This will allow you to board and seize control of a Nazi U-boat. But first things first, steal the train. Locate the train and drive it to the abandoned underground train station north of there. Our people will be waiting for you at the station. Klaus will give you further details on the ground.
Oh. Oh, my head still hurts from the water part.
May 29th, 1941. The Nazi appears to have been brought up lazy. I've learned this when I outran 3 of them carrying a crate of grenades. I think I'm pregnant. I wish I knew how to use a gun.
What? You gotta be kidding me. Oh. Dang it, you know what? Should we do that one? Room. Look everywhere. Such a pain. Ugh.
Havana.
How's it going?
Hey.
I'm just at work running a little bit of trash here. I'd pop in and say, hey, what's up, you know?
Not much.
Darn it, dude. I wanted to assassinate him.
Fire. I can have more stacks of anarchy. No. No.
just need to
I
assassinate
can
one of them.
upgrade it to
Alright,
have more.
one more time. Just a heads up, I am streaming vinyl.
Huh?
Wait, you are?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He said he's
Thanks for giving
streaming.
me the heads up before you gave Cowboy one. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't hear him ever say that. My fault.
Okay. All I needed to do. I just needed to know where everything was. I was crouching. Crazy work. Oh my god. Whew. Super folding. Good one. What do you think? Proper lifting. Yeah.
Our ground team is in position by the abandoned train station north of your location, William. They will meet you when you get there.
what he said. Oh, I need to go that way. That's right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Thanks. That's all I get. Taking my time. Let's go. Oh, come on. There's another guy? He's not gonna hit that. Hit me. Boo. Bottle. Oh, I didn't. I had no idea.
You all clean? Anyone following you?
No.
No. What do you mean no? Yes?
What? What?
I have a friendly face. Delivers to the Nebeliad. Alles
What?
klar, Horst? Du, nimm nicht so viele Kisten, sonst merken die, dass etwas nicht stimmt.
Ja.
They supply the torpedoes to all the Nazi U-boats in Europe.
Hey, Don.
We'll hide in the torpedo. Horst
Hey,
will slip it back into main supply.
Streaming heads up.
You will wake up on a U-boat
I
for
saw.
breakfast time.
But thank you for the
We
warning.
have a U-boat. We take it to Set's secret safekeep, yeah? Sailors, get in the way. Bang bang soda pop. I'll fuck the
So
peg,
true,
you just hold
cowboy.
the
So
ends.
true.
Okay, career Johnny.
What?
Get in the torpedo. Once you board the U-boat, patch this thing into the communication room and raise the antenna buoy. We need radio contact.
I get to go on a torpedo. Hooray.
The dark dreams seem to fade. Too far out of reach. For now, I just miss the light.
We have your Kingdom Hearts games again. Yay. But on PC.
Nice.
Now I can replay through Kingdom Farts.
Banana bread?
Do like Kingdom Hearts. Oh, my legs hurt.
How many mouse bites?
Resident Evil Requiem.
Yeah. What about it?
Just I opened up Twitch and it's just the one playing on the front page.
Oh,
And then my
man.
brain thought of the DLSS 5 showing they did.
Don't talk about that.
But Blunt was telling me about it, but then I actually looked into some of it and I'm like, it looks like garbage. And then I found out apparently just to get the demo to run, they had to run the game on a 5090 and they had to run the DLSS demo on a 5090.
I would say it was like 2 of them. I heard.
Yeah, just to run. Yeah, it was 2 separate 5090s just to run the thing that's supposed to improve your frame rate. It's like, yeah, even as a tech demo, that's pretty bad. And like, it's gonna run on one card. It's not well. And then I did see like their befores and afters on certain things, and it's apparent. They're like, it just affects the lighting. No, it affects more.
My streak. This guy's such
My
a streaker.
streak. Are you playing on the hardest difficulty?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a real man. Oh, yeah, Sandbox is about to get released. I'm excited for that.
Hi. Stupid pistol wasn't on silencer mode.
Oh yeah, John. If you ever want to, Lenny got Over the Top, so I can now play that.
It's a fun game.
It is. I played it for like, I think 2 hours last night when everyone got off.
We by 99. Kind of curious what people are going to make for Sandbox when it gets released. Hoping it doesn't just turn into Slop Fest, but we'll see.
Sandbox?
It's Gary's mod new game. It's pretty much just Gary's mod 2. It's called Sandbox. It's running on Source Engine 2, but he's designed the whole thing to be not just a really good modding tool and like a fun little thing. It's going to be an actual set of developer tools as well. And based on how he's planning to do it, because he does plan to monetize it, he is going to go free to play with it eventually, but at the beginning it's going to be monetized. But that monetization is going to help to develop it a little bit further, pay the people who are working on it, but then to also pay creators for products they create for Sandbox. So a percentage of all sales is going to go towards the fund needed to pay creators inside of Sandbox, which is pretty solid, honestly.
That's a serious Sam of him.
Yeah. No, I'm actually kind of excited. I'm kind of excited that Gary has redeemed himself in some ways in my eyes, but he also was never only unredeemed because of a stupid thing that happened to me personally.
Do not redeem! Do not redeem!
And honestly, I don't think he necessarily did it in any malicious means. I got caught in the crossfire of a shit show.
Ow.
Oh wow, Nightmare Reaper has multiplayer now. Why the hell is that a thing? I don't know, but that's awesome.
I'm on a submarine. Why didn't they shoot me? 'Cause I am free.
I forgot the word. Oh yeah, and Dark Tide has a new game mode called Beyond the Hive, which I have no clue what it actually is, but cool. But I am very happy. In Warhammer 40k news, they have brought back my favorite character. I knew they couldn't kill him off. He's back now. You couldn't kill the old man Games Workshop. No one would let it happen.
Oh my gosh. Close. Saw something. Oh wait, I can't. Oh, I can get into one of them. Yeah. To try.
Attention, hostile enemy. You're being addressed by the commander of this vessel, Captain Anton Krieger. Surrender immediately and you will be treated fairly and in accordance with maritime law.
Meow, 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 meow. Surrender to the Nazis? I don't think so.
Oh, did I tell you guys about my funny PC issue last night? Trying to play Gone Fishing? I found out the maximum frame rate my PC can run Gone Fishing at because I booted it up and immediately all my fans just cranked. And I was like, oh, what's going on? It was set to unrestricted for frame rate. It was trying to run at 300 something frames a second. Wasn't great. It was just wound right up. There.
It just means you hit extra good frames, son.
Extra good frames, yeah.
You gotta run it even higher.
I saw on it was like 340 something. It was reading 99% usage of the GPU, and it was just all settings were set to max for some reason for a game that does not need ultra settings at all. It was just wound right up.
Oh, I was gonna advise, like, I know we turned your monitor on to 200 and like, what was it, 88? But
280, yeah.
Probably to turn it down to like 144.
Yeah?
Yeah, just because 280 80 or whatever is going to cause a lot of issues. Because again, a lot of games don't really go past 144 generally.
Yeah, you need an insanely good system to run anything at a higher, especially at a higher hertz monitor, at a higher resolution monitor at really high frames. Like 240, like anything past 144 falls into the category of what's the word I'm looking for? Enthusiast.
Gotcha. Yeah, I might turn it down. I've been running pretty much all my games at about 120. I find is a good number for most of the stuff. Like, runs fine, doesn't take much from the GPU to run it. Like, yeah, no. It was just kind of funny. Somebody might go on fishing, and all of a sudden my VGC just goes. I was like, what is that?
Oops, that guy scared me.
Yeah, I might try to drop it a little bit. But biggest issue I'm having is still my headphones. For some reason, the USB port I've been using this whole time now no longer recognizes my headphones. Like if I plug them into that USB port, they just don't show up as an audio option. And they don't play anything anymore. And if I tried, updating drivers, I've tried, resetting my headset, trying resetting my PC, nothing works. They just don't get recognized in that USB port anymore. So.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. Expecting that guy to be there. Meow, meow, meow.
How much is this stupid game? I've been seeing people play it and it looks actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only $7. I'm not gonna get it though. There's apparently a game called Super Battle Golf, and I've been seeing people play it recently. And I was just,
Oh
how
yeah,
much it cost.
I've seen that. It looks kind of fun. It's definitely something you'd want to play with more than like one other person, though.
Well, from what I'm seeing how it plays, this would probably be a game I wouldn't mind just playing normal multiplayer on. But right now I have other things I need to do. I need to put more time. I'm gonna put more time in the John Carpenter. If Vadi wants to keep doing Naquan, I would like to do some more Naquan.
Oh, it's over.
Already?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
It was just like a weekend thing, so.
Man, that sucks. Because I was actually really enjoying that. Oh well. Uninstall.
What was Naquan?
It's on I don't know how else to describe it except extraction shooter, because it's pretty much what it is, except it's not really shooting focused. It's like a third-person zombie survival game with heavy emphasis on melee combat and stealth. But but the rest of the mechanics are pretty ingrained to like extraction shooters. It was really fun, honestly. I really did enjoy it.
Gotcha.
Where are you going, son?
You called me a nerd.
Ain't done murdering you.
That's why I like you, because you're new. I even told that one random stranger guy that we met at the game shop. That was why I liked you. He was shocked. You remember him?
Oh, sweet. They put out a thing saying they're putting out a hot patch for Toxic Commando soon. That's good.
What's wrong?
It just said hot patch. It didn't specify what exactly is it going. Hold on, let me see. Here's a way to let them know about bugs. We're currently working on the most urgent issues, and we'll keep you up to date with a bug fix patch coming very soon. The next big additional step for content is listed in our post roadmap here. Which, honestly, I'm fine. Where is there? The post-launch roadmap. And there's Twitch drops, which I haven't done yet. Even though I don't really care. Honestly, they're not that great, except for the title crashed on me. That's kind of funny.
Good. Oh, hey, Megan.
Hi. I've been here for a bit.
I know. You said something like a little bit ago, not too long ago.
I said sup, nerds.
Oh.
Updates are going to be free.
Dang, I really wanted to pay for my updates.
Yeah, the only thing that the extra edition gave you is just extra cosmetics, so they are doing the same thing they did with Space Marine, and I'm all for that. I honestly think that's a fantastic model.
The antenna buoys.
Alright, nerds, I have to get back to work. Y'all have a good one.
Bye, nerds. See you later.
Bye. Raise the Baba Booey.
He's out of Overwatch purgatory.
Who?
Baba Booey.
Is that a person?
Yeah. You don't know who did the, you don't know who
No, I
It's
thought
too
it was
mad.
just a word.
That's too mad. Baba Booey.
Ever, I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Hold on.
Oh, you've definitely heard of Too Mad.
Keep the channel open, Blazkowicz.
What's
He used a meme on multiple accounts, and when he dies, he also
Zebra.
became a meme because he was
Zebra.
Overwatch purgatory. What?
That's not a Too Mad thing. That was just one of his sound alerts.
Yeah, exactly. It was something that was associated with it.
But it wasn't.
Our nuclear cannon.
Every time I hear Baba Boy, that's who I'm
Shut up. Shut up.
No, you can't tell me to shut up. If you know too. So you know it.
Yes, I know it's his sound alert.
Nuclear cannon to his grave. It won't fire? Well, not the nuclear warheads, no. There I was pining to ram a big proper atom bomb down Deathhead's throat. So let's find decryption keys.
Or until summer, we're gonna get bug fixes and quality of life.
On planet Earth. They're stored in the Nazi lunar base. U-boat captains are required to learn them by heart. Well, the lunar base is the most secure facility the Nazis have. It's where they do all their top secret research these days. What's your point? Caroline and Anya are working on a Bucket HQ. Ingelach, we are here. My father taught me this rhyme as a child. Now many other songs for different places.
I thought for sure that Bubble Boy was a thing that the minions said. I just thought you all were quoting the minions. I was like, okay, these guys are weird, but sure.
Yeah, no, they do say that at some point. I just...
That's where I thought
I think they do at least.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
We're counting the seconds. Quite literally. We're already at 5.
There was, what do you mean? There was no seconds. There was no, I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, I didn't say there was a back in a second. She said I'd be right back, and I said we're counting the seconds. That's not me saying she'd be back in a second. Because I can.
What seconds are
Because I
she
can.
at?
We're at 30 seconds.
How are you counting?
In my head.
Well, surely your count's gonna get off.
No, 45.
What if I start saying, like, you know, random numbers, like 16, 37,
I don't know how that's going to
22.
affect me. 55.
Timer.
No.
Yeah, the timer's already broken.
He's totally using a timer.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No. 110.
Uh-huh. Your time's so inconsistent, baby.
No, it's been on point.
Uh-huh, right, so.
120.
Okay, well, since you can do mental timers, then how about you do second ones for me, so you can do a timer to
What?
see...
130.
You need what?
Do 2 timers at once.
Yeah,
No.
you could do one for me for a pizza.
No.
Timer for
No.
pizza.
145.
You should go next then, Blazkowicz. I'll cover the
Why can't you do 2 timers at once?
Because screw you, that's why.
Hey, screw you.
Screw you. 2 minutes.
That's screw you.
No, screw you.
No, screw you.
Screw you.
No.
He whipped out his
Okay, I'm
phone.
done counting. I'm bored. No, I'm bored. No, I was literally just guesstimating that entire time. I have no clue what the actual seconds was.
Very good place. You suck.
I was just kind of vaguely coming up with about what was believable counting up and about right. I'm like, it's probably around there.
That's what I thought you were doing the entire time.
No. You thought I was looking at my phone.
Uh-huh.
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 Who just made a gay sound?
I thought that was a fart.
Hey, swimmy boy. A very swimmy boy.
I did not get to clean my ears out because the stuff I had was expired, so I could not use it.
You know that doesn't actually affect anything like that, right?
It means it doesn't work because it did jack squat when I tried.
It just means that it's less effective if it has an actual medical item, but for some items it doesn't matter at all.
It had no like fizziness left to it at all. Like it didn't do any of the bubbling or anything it was supposed to do. It was just like putting water in my ear.
Like again, you could use hydrogen peroxide, which you said you had.
I still don't feel like that's a safe thing to do.
It is safe.
Drinking hydrogen peroxide?
No one said anything about drinking hydrogen peroxide.
I mean, I do.
He has the same problem.
This explains so much.
Yeah.
See, that's why, like.
But I'm never thirsty.
Are you hungry?
I saw the division.
I drink water.
That was interesting. Also, I'm very sad that they canceled the 3rd Division game. I was actually really excited for that.
Was that the one with zombies?
I'm a doer.
Man.
But no, they were making a 3rd one, and the goal was to make it free to play, and it was going to be designed around, I think, with some elements for like a battle royale mode. But that wasn't going to be the goal of it. It was going to still play like the Division, and it was going to be called the Division Heartland. It was going to be based in the Midwest. So I was actually really excited for that, but then they canceled it.
Pain unbearable. Won't stop bleeding.
The poor are taking away our games.
The poor are taking away our games.
That's what I said.
Wait, does that mean
I know that's what you said.
Hey!
What are you talking about?
Nice
Go back to For Honor. Go back to For Honor. Shut up.
You know.
You don't know what you're talking about. Go back to For Honor.
Gentlemen, this is it. Go ahead, look around.
Stop calling me that!
Stop calling you what? Wow, you deafened him just to say a slur. What a guy.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did though. He was deafened. We all saw it happen.
No, he wasn't.
Uh-huh.
You don't have proof of it.
Except that it happened.
You don't have proof of it.
He muted Vadi so he could say a slur.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
And you don't have proof
I
of that.
thought he was taking our games because he was poor. I kind of got lost.
I didn't take nothing away.
He was doing that too.
I didn't do nothing.
Which is why he brought up the racial slur, because poor people are quite known for being
You said
racist.
that to me. Shut up.
No, I did not.
A gambling man. I won the gamble.
What'd you gamble?
I am King Shimshin.
What?
Makes sense. What's the name of your kingdom?
Shimshin.
I was saying Shim
Your
Shim,
Shimshin of Shimshin? Shimshinimini, Shimshimini, Shimshim Shrew?
Oh, let's go.
Don't you make those references? He doesn't know what that means.
She said something about a kangaroo.
Except that it's not made up. It's based on a freaking Disney song.
I haven't got kangaroos out of it, so I'm
I heard kangaroo.
Would you box a kangaroo?
No.
Are there kangaroos in your kingdom? Kangaroo kingdom?
No. There's only geese.
Only geese.
Yeah, but I murdered them all.
Your kingdom probably has the loudest, like, constant volume possible.
I don't know, I killed them all. I only have geese in my kingdom, but they're all dead.
Only geese in my kingdom.
And they're all dead.
So, like,
60,000 of them.
chickens.
No.
It's a lot.
60,000 of them dead.
Geesers.
600,000.
I don't think
You know
can
what,
count
John?
that high.
I cast only
love
able to
water.
play Postal 3.
I know what you're
He's being
thinking,
racist
boss.
again.
7
No chance I'm
years.
keeping this thing.
Who
Give
is?
that to Caroline.
Cowboy. He's being poor and racist.
Because I said you have to play Postal 3.
Whoa, dude, you can't say that on stream.
Yeah, you see, you deafened for the other slur, but not that one. Dude,
Okay. Okay.
not cool.
Whatever.
Not cool, bro. Not cool.
Shut up.
Prime the weapon and drop it!
Hey, Saints.
Coming down the pike!
Nice.
Nice. Stop any Jim Zam game.
Have you ever seen anything like this? I mean, have you, BJ?
I hate that it's $3 to have the good outfit.
Mayhem and destruction like what you always do. It's just you doing you. Caroline, you there?
You go get the Zim Zam game. The Zim Zam
I'm gonna drop off the crazy American. He's got that angry look on him again.
you saved the good guy.
Keep up the good work. Yeah, Blasco.
Everyone knows that you Ferguson.
Oh, I have no
Yeah,
idea what he
he's
said.
Says London Nautica on it. That's Head's chief research scientist should be inside. I'll drop you off at the nearest safe.
You're talking about Toxic Commando, aren't you?
You head for that Nautica wagon,
Yeah.
right?
What other
Okay.
Zim Zam game is there?
Well, she didn't know.
Among Us?
Going out there.
I'm gonna send a Zim Zam game.
I mean,
Shoot those Nazis, Blasco.
her brain dead,
I'm not gonna
no?
lie, you said Zim Zam and I thought of Zort, and I was like, doesn't she already have it?
Which remind me, we never beat Chapter 3 of Zort.
You didn't, nope.
William, in accordance with protocol, Death's Head's chief research scientist will
I
be
never
wearing an
finished
all-white
chapter 1 of Zord.
Alright, Blazkowicz. Find the Nazi with a white uniform and steal his identification.
Total poor man behavior.
Ramona writes.
No, it's just I
September
played an
20th,
hour of it and I
1941.
didn't like it at all.
Still alive.
I played it in
The
exactly
baby is
an
gone.
hour.
Through the weekend, I go back to work.
That's
I
funny.
have patients to tend to. I have Nazis to kill.
That's your ticket to the lunar base. He will be in one of the train cars there.
He died a tragic death in Alabama.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo.
Hey, Zebra.
Oh, what?
I got a new Lenny game.
New Lenny game.
Yep. It's one. I know Lenny's gonna get it later on.
Now
It's the new
what?
Starship Troopers game.
Oh, yeah, I played the demo for that. It wasn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
I have a feeling
Assault
Lenny's gonna get
rifle
it.
rocket launcher.
But I
Well,
am curious about it because it made it sound like it might have a bug campaign.
on another note, I need to head out. I gotta go bed.
Good night.
Bye, have fun.
Have a good night.
Watch out for the
Bye,
frog.
Zebra.
There's a frog in your closet.
I wish there was a
64
frog in the
NZD.
closet. Could
Hmm.
be something to shoot at.
Check on Green
No, there's
Man.
a frog in.
Didn't even get a
Have a
cheaper
good
Green
night.
Man.
Wow.
Night.
No. There's a frog in his closet.
There's a dog or a frog?
Frog.
Frog Squad.
64 NZ.
That would be terrible.
Oh, that's right. She has
Yeah,
like
no
New
one
York
will
money.
yell with me. Yeah, well,
New York money.
after what's his name's done, it might be.
I'm back.
Ah, welcome back.
That was
back.
way more than a second. John totally counted each
Didn't think there's
second.
been gone for a second.
John, how long was the timer?
It's been at
She
least
said, "I will
10
be
minutes.
back." I said, "I will count the seconds." I didn't. She never specified she'd only be gone a second.
How long was the timer?
I don't know. I stopped counting at 2 minutes. Well, I should say I stopped guesstimating at 2 minutes.
Okay, well, guesstimate again.
I think she was gone for 5 seconds.
13 minutes.
I believe it.
Because around the time John said 2 minutes, it was 9:07 and it's now 9:17. So I'll just add his 2 minutes.
That's a smarter guess than I would have guessed. I would have just said, I don't know, 7. It makes me sad whenever I see Friday the 13th in my Steam library.
Makes me think of lawyers.
And eating them.
One time, me, Sarah, and Ducky were playing Friday the 13th. And I think we were playing with random people. And we had no idea who got the killer. But we were talking to each other over like the Xbox mics or something. And we're like, where are you? Oh, I'm over here. Oh, okay, we'll get together. So we were coordinating to get together, and we're like, oh my gosh, the killer's nearby. I can hear him. Oh my gosh, he's really close by.
January 5th, 1942.
Ducky's the killer.
I could. She didn't even say anything either. I figured out that she was chasing me down the road, and then she just stopped and stared at me, and I was like, "What?" And then I went and checked in tab, and sure enough, it was her.
Honestly, that's an awesome plan, and I agree.
We were like, "What?"
Just silent the entire time. Just no reason.
That's awesome.
That's the best way to do it.
She didn't try to kill us though. She was just following us around. We were freaking out.
I was like, this killer's acting really weird. I'm like, kind of like how Ducky would act as a killer.
This killer's acting kind of retarded.
What's
it might
funny?
be Ducky.
What's funny was the randoms ended up getting like the jacket or whatever, and decapitating her.
Oh yeah,
they killed her. That's funny.
That whole game was hilarious. Oh man.
I really miss it. If it was still around, I would not be playing Dead by Daylight.
That game was really buggy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one bug that I got with when I was playing with Ducky. Was it Ducky or Evan? I don't remember. I was playing with somebody, but there was somebody in the house, and I ran into the house with them, and then the killer followed us, and the door got locked, and the other person ended up jumping out the window, and then I tried to follow, and the killer did the animation where they grab you out of the window or something like that, and it ended up glitching to where the killer was stuck holding me by my hair, and the killer couldn't let go or kill me, and I couldn't leave, so we were both stuck in the cabin.
July 9th, 1943.
Hi, whoever joined.
Appears to be made of bacon.
I'll be honest, I did not mean to join. I clicked on, I thought it was gonna, it said watch body stream on Discord, and I thought that was gonna put me to his Twitch, not drag me.
Now you're stuck in here.
So you can watch it here.
Yeah.
Delay here.
I was hanging out with
also have
Pothead.
class in like
Like,
an hour.
Otherwise, he's
that's
not
an
hanging out
hour to
with
be
them.
here.
Oh, say hi to Pothead for me. Tell him to
Well,
friend me on
no.
Discord, because I'm not allowed to friend him. He may have removed me. I don't know.
He removed everyone, basically.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well,
we just finished. We just finished our session.
Well,
Not
tell
me
him,
because he loves
just
me?
because I was
Question mark?
trying to.
As a friend? Question mark?
Well, I was trying to tell him, but that's why I found out I couldn't message him. They brought Yark back in 40k. Like, he's confirmed to not be dead now, so I'm extremely happy.
I mean, it was subtly confirmed. He doesn't die. Even if he's
Yeah,
dead,
no, I'm saying they did a full-on reveal, like, yesterday.
No,
we got a whole
shit,
cinematic and everything, and we're getting a new model. He looks amazing. Like, I'm so stoked.
Oh, shit.
So I was trying
Can you
to send
explain
it to
this to me in
Pothead, and I
TF2
couldn't.
terms?
TF2 update. It's real.
No, that doesn't happen. That never happens.
No, I'm being serious. Like, this is the equivalent of TF2 getting an update. Like, Yark being confirmed alive and getting a new model is huge. He has not had a model since, like, 2008.
Yeah, but TF2 doesn't get updates. Oh, you must mean they're adding crates to him or something. Like on his dead body, they're adding a crate. Okay.
No.
He said, "Yeah, I saw."
I was trying to send it to him, and I was like, "Yo!" and I couldn't. I'm like, I'm sad. Because he's one of the few people I can talk to about 40k.
I miss him.
I love 40k.
You can
I
talk
love
to a
the
lot
lore.
of people about it. I just
Yeah.
don't know if everybody would understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the problem. No one's gonna understand why Yark being alive is a big deal.
I understand
Yeah, I
it, but
have
I
the
won't
same.
explain it.
I understand it. I just knew he was alive because they literally make it so that he's canonically always active. Like he.
No,
even when he
that's Sephias Kane.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, you're talking about.
Yeah, that's a different commissar. But Yarrick, last we heard from him was in. We literally got a one-off panel in a different faction book just saying he was on the list of confirmed dead when they fought Angron. That was it. That's all we got, and he's not been seen since.
What was the orc that went on to a Wolfram? I forgot.
Oh, you're talking about Gazgul Thraka?
Yeah.
That's the one who wants to fight Yarrick all the time.
Yeah. And when he found out he was dead, he was fucking pissed.
No, sadly, no. There is nothing in lore about that actually being true or not. Everyone wanted it to be true because it felt like it makes sense, but no, it wasn't even when the orc book came out. No mention of it at all.
Yeah, I'm a real big Thraka fan.
I thought it was because he died that they went onto the wall.
No, everyone thought what was going to happen is because he killed Angron. If Angron actually killed him, we were going to think was Gazgul Thraka was going to stop his wall and then go after Angron because that is literally his nemesis. But no, as far as I know, nothing came of that storyline. Just that was the end. That was just he's gone. That was it. It was crap.
Makes sense.
But Yarrick being alive, awesome. Means we'll get more of that finally.
They should kill him in the sequel.
They've already.
He's been dead.
You don't kill the old man.
There, the London Nautical Railway.
He just dies.
How old is he now?
No, he's not allowed to do that either. He's one of the oldest humans, one of literally the oldest humans in the Imperium at the moment, for a normal human.
There's two reasons, right? Because they have all the serums on them, or like all the fucking enhancements, and then two, because of the orcs. I fucking
believe in him. I don't know if they ever confirmed that one or not, but that would make sense though.
It's not confirmed at all, but like it's Yarrick.
Well, even still for normal humans, even with his enhancements and serum, he's lived a way longer than people with serums for normal humans. Which would be funny if that's the reason why it's because of that exact thing, but I'm just happy he's alive again. Like I was so worried that I wouldn't have cared if he was dead. Just they did it in such an unceremonious way, and it just felt like a giant kick in the balls. So I'm like super excited that they've brought him back, and like the moment that model releases, I'm going to buy it because that is literally my favorite character of all time in 40K, and I've been trying to get an original model for him. He's called the old man, like not just a old man.
He's like an old man.
Yeah, John likes old people.
Why he's called the old man. The war that made him famous is called the War for Armageddon. In the first War for Armageddon, he was 70 when that war started. He fought in all three wars for Armageddon. The time frame between the War of Armageddon 1 to our War of Armageddon 2 was an additional 70 years. He fought in that at 140 years old, which is already pushing the limit for some humans in that world. And he fought in the third War for Armageddon, which I think was another 30 or 40 years after that.
And not to mention he survived.
Yeah, he survived too, which is also insane. But no, Yarrick is such a fun character even for a commissar. He's very different than most commissars. But he's an expert in Orc, which is already frowned upon by most people in the Imperium to learn anything in Orcish, or to even learn how to speak Orcish, because it's considered heretical tongue. But because he specifically fought Orcs non-stop during the War of Armageddon, he became an expert in how to speak their tongue, so he could learn how they develop tactics. Actually learned how to fight them with Orc tactics. And he would do things just because the orcs believed it. So because this is also technically in lore, no one actually knows the orcs are psychic. That is a lore thing. As much as people want to say the opposite, no one actually knows it.
Well, you do.
But yes, but I'm also not in. No one knows they're psychic.
Really? Not the Necrons?
The Necron might be the only ones who vaguely know, but I also don't know what this. But again, the orcs are the descendants of the Korks. Which don't exist anymore. So the Necrons probably assume they just don't have the ability anymore. But I also need to look more into that. I'm actually not certain how to think about that. But because the orcs are very superstitious, though, despite them being psychic and affecting things, he played into that. One of the orcs, like the orcs genuinely believed his stare could kill. Like he would look at him and it would kill him. So to feed into that, he had one of his eyes removed and replaced with a laser, so that when he looks at an orc, he could actually kill them, just to feed into what they believed about him.
Just when Nightbroker came out.
Yeah, exactly. But he's there's actually a point where he went 1-to-1 against an orc war boss, which is already nuts in the fact that in any normal human being going 1-to-1 with an orc war boss, he almost lost the fight, had his arm cut off, and while the orc was holding him, and while the orc was holding him and gloating, he managed to headbutt the orc into submission, cut off his head, and then stole the orc's mecha arm and had it attached to him. So now he runs around with an orc mech claw as an arm, just to make the orc scared of him.
Which, by the way,
orc
tech doesn't work, actually.
No, it works. As far as I know, he actually did get it functioning. It was specifically designed to make it work.
Wait, really? He changed it? I thought it was just...
No, it's always worked. It was when he brought it to the tech priests, and I told him he wants it on. They told him it's not possible, it's orcish, it's heretical, and he said, I don't care. And they actually got it working.
No. What I'm saying is, it wasn't because the orc belief, you know. They make shit that doesn't work.
Well, there's some of that is true, but the orcs are fairly handy. There are things they do make that is actually functional. It's not everything they make is not functional. That's been kind of fed into, though, because of the meme of what the orcs believe comes true. But it's also like the same thing of people talk about the story of I'm a tank, I'm a tank, I'm a tank, I'm a tank. Yeah. That is not in lore at all. That's a fan story. People have now just repeated it so frequently that it's become lore, despite it never actually being lore, which is kind of funny because that's what 40K is in terms of its actual lore in the actual universe. It's just a story of a story of a story of a story. So what is actually true and isn't true is always hearsay. And who's telling the story matters just as much as who the story is about. But no, there is some technology that does work because orc mech boys are a real thing. They do have the ability to make things. They know how Leman Russ tanks work because they do steal them and reconvert them to work for them. And they have stolen Imperial technology and used it. So it's not all, like, there is some of that fact is still true, which is actually how the rocks work. Because there is no atmosphere in the meteorites they turn into spaceships, but they believe there's atmosphere, so thus there is atmosphere. But at the same time, because orc belief only really affects them on certain things, like when Yark got captured onto the ship was still functional. He was still able to use it like a normal ship and was even able to blow up the reactors and stuff because it still was a functional ship. But there is some truth to it, but it's not all of their tech. It's just, there is some of their tech. It operates just on faith alone. But it's also not even getting to like Morkanauts and Gorkanauts, which are literally the mechanical impersonations of their gods and things like that. And right now it's like we're at a point where Gazgul is actually having visions from them. Yeah, which is confirming that they are very much real, may have been real for a very long time, even without orc belief.
I'm not surprised.
But there's a lot going on. But no, the orc armor, ever since he had it attached to him, it has functioned. It's been one of his main attacks, actually, putting the model on the table.
Makes sense.
But no, I love Yark. He's such a fun character.
I'm a Caiaphas King kind of person.
I need to read his books eventually. They're on my list because I kind of was against it at first for a while, and then when I learned more about some of his actual lore, I'm like, okay, this is actually really interesting. I'll have to, when I find time, get into him.
Cool as shit. A lot, like, there's two sides of how people view him. Either he's just a really fucking lucky asshole / coward, or he's actually very intelligent and knows what he's doing.
The one thing that I saw, which I find funny because I'm trying to remember which author who actually writes the Sephias Cain series, or the Sephias Cain series. But apparently it is heavily implied in the books that, because the books are mostly written from his perspective, because we do get one of his books in some moments that aren't written from his perspective, and when they are written, it usually comes from a perspective of he kind of has imposter syndrome. It's not the fact that he isn't capable, or even that he isn't smart. He just thinks he's a coward, and thus, since he thinks he's a coward, he thinks everything he does is rooted in cowardice. which is what made me really start liking the character more. Because one of a character like his off and on girlfriend, apparently when she writes about him, she literally mentions the fact that he thinks less of what he's actually capable. Because again, like all people want to point out is like, yes, he's a big coward. Ooh, he doesn't actually do good. But the thing is to graduate at all from the commissariat means you are skilled in combat tactics and other things because it's a requirement. If you do not pass the commissariat, you die. So Sapphire Kane has skill to do what he can do. He just, for some reason, thinks of himself as everything is done in cowardice, and he thinks everything he does is for selfish reasons. So he kind of downplays himself when he actually is doing heroic things, when there is no benefit for him at all. Which I think makes him a lot more interesting as a character versus just he's coward with funny moment. Haha.
What's up, Zongo?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure her name is like Amber.
Also, I've been going through the Gaunt's Ghost books, and I love those a lot. I know some people think Gaunt is not that interesting, but I quite like him.
Yeah. You're also gonna like, if you get to reading them, you're gonna like Jurgen.
Can you repeat that? You got really quiet all of a sudden.
You're gonna like Jurgen? You know Jurgen? That's his best friend.
For Sapphire Kane or?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
He's the blank.
Was he the blank? Oh yeah, wasn't he?
He's a second blank.
Yeah, that's right. But he's not a normal blank, isn't he? Wasn't he a guardsman? Like an actual guardsman?
Yeah, no, he's an actual guardsman.
Okay, yeah. That's weird to find a normal guardsman blank.
Yeah. It's one of Caiaphas Kane's like main methods of dealing with psychers and that kind of thing.
Okay.
That's why he's always next to him.
Yeah, which makes sense. I didn't realize it's just very rare to hear about a blank as a normal guardsman versus of it being a Sister of Silence. Because usually if you're found out to be a blank, you're immediately grabbed.
Oh yeah.
What?
So in 40K, a blank is quite literally
somebody.
It's not that they don't have a it's not that they don't have a soul, but their soul doesn't operate the same way a normal human being's does. Every soul in existence in the 40K universe is tied to what's called the warp. A blank soul is a little different in the fact that it doesn't really interact with the warp at all. Which means that warp things like psychics and other stuff don't affect them directly because they have no direct connection to the warp, which is where psychics get their power. And since everyone has an inherent connection to the warp, that's why they can all be affected. So blanks are, when they're found in the universe, they become what's called a Sister of Silence, which is a special group of humans whose entire job is to run what's called the Black Barges,
so
which is if you get usually. It's a male blank, as far as I know, is a very, very rare thing.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. There could be other famous male blanks that I don't know about.
I only know Jurgen, I'm gonna be honest. Like the only other one that's not even confirmed, this is just headcanon for me, is fucking one of the lost Primarchs.
Yeah, I could see that being
just
a thing.
because they have the Psyker Primarch. I'm blanking on his fucking name right now. Fuck. Oh my god, how am I forgetting?
You're talking about he did no wrong.
Yeah, the guy who all his children got
You're
turned
talking about the
into
Primarch of the
armor.
Thousand Suns.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on his name. I could see him.
Yeah,
I keep saying Ingram, but I know that's not him. But I could see him. He's Magnus the Red. There we go.
Magnus, yep. And I was like, okay, if they have the Psychic Primarch that's like very heavily, there's got to be one that's a blank, right? So it's either the Forgotten or the Lost. Or is it a Lost? Or is it
yeah, I could see that. I could see that being it. But the honest truth is, we also have a bunch of things that were never actually necessarily confirmed. I wouldn't be surprised if the Primarch of the Space Wolves was a blank, because they were the Emperor's executioners.
Russ? You think Russ is a blank? Really?
Hold on, I got talking all of a sudden in my ear. Okay, repeat.
You think Lehman is a blank, really?
It wouldn't surprise me, because his whole role for like each of the Primarchs, especially when it was during the ages of the Crusades, had jobs, like very specific jobs associated to him. His was specifically to go at, like, the reason why we have like the ones who are completely forgotten, like not the ones who are lost, but the actual forgotten ones. That's because of him. He was the one the Emperor sent when that needed to happen. So he's the Emperor's executioner.
Yeah.
So if he had psychic sons, and again, we already knew the Emperor was aware of this, wouldn't surprise me if Leman Russ was a blank.
Personally, I have to disagree. I feel like currently in lore, it's a little bit established that all the sons are warp-based entities themselves, or like the ones that we know. They're all warp-based entities or minor gods, which are into the souls. That's how Corvus is able to is now a bird creature in the warp.
Oh, yeah, but I also want to point out though that a common thing, even with the gene seed does exist and it does give the genetic coding of their Primarch and then does the Emperor, they did usually still pick who their picks came from. And for him specifically, Magnus did specifically choose people who were already psychically gifted. So they didn't gain their psychic gift from his gene seed, they already had it.
Yeah, but I'm talking about just the Primarchs themselves with their own unique quirks. They're all. It's been semi-established that they're all warp-based entities, partially. Kind of like the Emperor. That's one of the things the Emperor got when he made the deal. It's like, oh, I get all these fucking guys. But and like, if you're a blank, that fundamentally contradicts it. If we're gonna be honest.
Well, keep in mind the genetic seeds and stuff. We're not. Hold on, I got stuff going on. Give me a second.
No. Barbecue bacon burger.
Bacon butter.
Butter.
Butter bacon.
I mean,
butter baby.
Too, by the way, buddy.
What?
I need to borrow you sometime.
That's fine.
To do a quick test for the server.
Bet.
But yeah, it's the Primarchs are weird. I gotta go deeper into them, but I'm like 90% sure they're all warp-based entities, and if you're blank, that's really contradictory.
Guess so blank Phil.
Sorry, I got in a pretty big shootout.
I love blanks.
I would say keep in mind that the idea of a blank is not necessarily just a genetic. It's not ever been confirmed to be a genetic trait. It depends on like your actual connection to the warp as a soul. Yeah. And the Emperor was confirmed to have been playing with some of that technology and the ideas behind some of that when it came to again, like he was trying to make the webways and things like that. So it wouldn't. I'm not saying it's because again, it's never been confirmed or denied, and this is just headcanon. But from based on some of the stuff we've seen, it would not surprise me if Leman Russ was a blank of some kind for being able to deal with psychic opponents. Because even though, like you have the Thousand Sons were the psychic ones, they weren't even at the time of the Crusades. There were other psychics besides them.
Well, another problem I see with that is that if he was a blank, right? You know, every blank basically emits the aura that people fucking hate because they're all connected to the warp, and once you get close to a blank, you're like, this is gross, this is wrong.
Also, Leman Russ was not liked by the other Primarchs at all.
Not by the Primarchs, but by his children completely. And even if they were his children, they would still feel that apprehension. Which they don't. True. And if he was a blank of Primarch level, there's no telling that, like, there's gonna be some problems there.
Yeah, I could see that being a reason why he isn't one. I will give you that. I can't see anything. Hold on, I'm shooting again.
And then also the fact that, you know, he's kind of like Wolf. You have like the Crow, Corvus. I'm just basing the warp entities off of those. So, but like and I feel like it would be more narratively sound for one of the Forgotten or one of the Lost to be, because they're hated and they've forgotten. Because who wants to be next to that kind of monster?
I could see that, but if it would feel weird though for the Emperor to completely wipe out a chapter just because of them being a blank, is how he operated. He would use any advantage he could get.
Probably not just because they're a blank, but probably because they did some fuck shit. Yeah, if you're a blank, you're like you're kind of a counter to the Emperor in and of itself. because the blank. I mean, yeah. If you're a blank trying to go to the Emperor, who's like the war vanity, almost at the level of the 4 Chaos Gods.
He is to the level of Chaos Gods.
Well, the only reason he currently is because of the faith around him, but he can't do anything at the level that they can. Like, he can't act over.
Well, no, he's actually in a weakened state currently than what he used to be psychically.
Yeah, 100%.
But from what they've established, like he at one point, like the only reason he hasn't intervened more is because of him being so discombobulated. But no, there was actually a point where even in his weakened state, not only did he help some people, he actually pretty much beat the hell out of all 4 Chaos Gods simultaneously.
Yeah, he did that.
He's insanely powerful for a psychic.
He helped Gilliman fight. What's his name? Shit. It's another Primarch. Someone with the Reaper.
Oh, you're talking about Mortarion.
Mortarion. He helped beat Mortarion, who had Nurgle's help behind him in a fight. And basically burned part of Nurgle's garden.
Yeah, if I remember right, though, he still almost died in that fight because of Nurgle's poisons.
No, he did die. I'm pretty sure. Like,
that's right. That's right. They resurrected him. I forgot.
Gilliman was dead, and then he got into a fight with Mortarion and died again. And then the Emperor's like, no.
Yeah, we ain't having that. If I remember, he possessed his body.
Yep, and that's how he fought Mortarion and then burned part of Nurgle's garden.
Awesome. Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, he's strong, but currently, like you said, he's discombobulated and severely mentally fucked up at the moment. Where he can't use all of his powers. That's why I say he's below the level of the Chaos Gods. He can't use.
On a random hope, I hope one day. I know that I don't even care if it's an actual game piece. I want them to make an Emperor model, just to make one. I would have that and paint it in a heartbeat. I think it would be fun. Like it's like it doesn't even need to be playable. Just give me a model.
The only problem is what form do you use? Because the Emperor is like possession.
Honestly, I could see them making 2 models because I would like 2. I would like to see like what is usually considered his book interpretations of the golden armor and the halo.
Yeah.
But I would also like to see the golden throne variant because I think that would just be a fun model to build.
That's fair. I want to see Mortal One the Star Child.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Honestly, there's a lot of lore I just want. I want them to go. I personally just want them to do more Imperial Guard fleshing out again and to start bringing back some of the other stuff because like we're still getting books, but like they've killed off a lot of the really well-known Imperial Guard characters.
Yeah.
Like we still have some, but they got rid of what's his name, the tank commander who refused to use a Bane blade. I mean, they got rid of
Typhus Kane's dead. Technically.
How many times? Yeah,
I mean, like
that happened.
But the reason he's dead right now is just because he died of old age, and they're just like, we still can't get rid of him if he comes back.
Yeah. No, if he's actually confirmed dead, that's cool. Honestly, but if he's not the old man. We can't have 2 old men. That'd be too confusing. No, there's so many characters. It's just like there used to be so many more Imperial Guard heroes, and a lot of them have just disappeared in the main lore. Like we still have the books, but I also do think the Imperial Guard books are the best by far. That is a personal hot take, and I will admit I'm biased because Imperial Guard is my favorite.
That's a take, all right.
No, I find their books a lot more interesting and fun, and because they're based on like regular humans, the stakes feel very real most of the time. It doesn't feel as like, oh, here's a Space Marine facing down 25,000 enemies. It's a Sunday. Like I love Space Marines and they are fun, and I do know there's some Space Marine books I still want to read, especially the what is it called, the Flight of the Istvan. I do want to read that really bad. But that's also because I like that particular character because he's the beginning of the Grey Knights, and I want to learn more about that. And I also have a soft spot for the Death Guard, and finding a loyalist Death Guard is a really fun story for me.
The Death Guard I fuck with heavy. I fuck with Mortarion a lot. The hot take, I feel like
his model is so sick looking.
Mortarion can and probably will in the future come back to the Emperor's side.
Yeah, I could hope, but
he's one of the few Primarchs.
Well, yeah, but he's also one of 2 Primarchs who has major daddy issues.
Yeah, he has daddy issues, and the problem is, but in my opinion, he didn't willingly join Chaos. He got forced.
No,
by
yeah, he
his,
was tricked. He was tricked into it by his pretty much his what is his name? Typhon. Typhon.
Yeah,
I think it's Typhon. Yeah, Typhus. There we go.
Yeah, he was tricked into it. So I feel like he has the most likely chance of joining back, or maybe Magnus. It's one of those two.
Magnus, I don't think will, just because he's too caught up in the fact that he did nothing wrong. And I know that's become a meme, but he does genuinely believe that, despite the fact that he doesn't realize what he did. I could see more. I could see more Tarion doing it for a couple reasons. One being the fact that again he was more tricked into it versus some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Magnus was kind of similar, but he also still willingly gave himself up in the end. The only reason I'm saying I would lean more towards Mortarion because of the 4 Chaos Gods. I feel like, because again, Nurgle is my personal favorite, but I do think of the 4, he's the one who genuinely doesn't really want to wipe humanity or do any of that stuff. He views all this stuff as a gift. He doesn't view it as giving death. He's not there to just kill. He's genuinely kind of level-headed for all the Chaos Gods, even in a corrupted state. And so I could see him letting him go.
I think also the fact that he knows in the end that death is going to come for all, right? He's basically an inevitable thing that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just like, if Mortarion joins the other side, you could be like, you'll be back one day, basically. There's like
nothing he does operate in the whole. He is literally the god of death and rebirth. He's cycle.
But have you read any of the Baylor? I'm just gonna call him Call. Have you seen any Call books?
Which ones?
Balearis, the Mechanicus guy.
No,
Call.
No. I have not read any of his stuff. You're talking about Arch Magnus Call.
Yeah, I can't say his first name. Balearis.
I can't remember what it is.
But dude, he made some big plays recently. Some fucking massive plays.
Oh yeah, he's been huge in the lore recently, and I've actually been all for it. It's just usually I would need to get into his books a little bit more because I love the Admech. I love them to death, but they are boring as characters.
Oh, 100%.
Like they look cool as hell, but they're like when they're written right, it's just them going like talking in binary half the time, or it's them just being completely like obsessed with a toaster and then completely like full of themselves on the other hand. It's like there'll be just one sentence being how full themselves are, and then they find a toaster and freak the heck out, and then it's back to binary again. So like Call is like one of the few characters in the in Admech who's interesting because he doesn't fit that archetype.
Oh, 100%. And I don't know if you recently, it's been a while since I watched anything.
I've been kind of out of the loop at the moment, so I want to get some time on some of my audiobooks again.
He went to one of the Necron planets.
A Tomb World?
Not a Tomb World. One that's from
like an actual
old,
Necron planet?
Like from the old days. Like it's frozen in time because it's next to a super black hole. It's like everything's frozen and the wars of heaven is still going on at that place. Yup. He went to one of those. Nuts. He went to one of those places and with another Necron and a couple others. I forgot who.
Oh, was it the what's his name? Well, the one Necron everyone loves, the one who's actually really funny. Oh, what's his name? The one who runs the museum.
No. That
would have been so funny.
He went there, and basically it was like, hey, this place is still operational. Has basically all the old tech that the Necrons had. And I was like, I'm gonna go try and steal some of it. But because the place was time stopped.
Oh, it's Ocean's 11 Admech edition.
Oh, 100%, because the place was fully stocked. If you touch anything there, the place is going to come back alive and try and kill you. Because they're on both sides trying to fight and kill everyone on that side.
That's fun.
He goes there. He goes to like their headquarters, basically, and he sees another team, another Necron team that tried to do what he's doing right now, but they failed. And their time ran out, so now they're trapped in the Tomb World as well. That's frozen in time, and he goes there and he gets I think he frees them if I'm not mistaken, because the Necron that they're with that's like helping them actually stay out of the time warp is like, hey, free these people else I'm not going to help you anymore. But they go and they get these pylons the schematics for pylons that block warp energy. Or
Oh,
warp influence. So
That's
it's
interesting.
It's fucking big what they got, because he's like, they can now protect part of the Imperium with these pylons.
Yeah, and that's going to
block
be
the warp
interesting lore-wise, implication-wise, because Kyle's already been called a heretic several times.
Oh, 100%.
And that also means him and, oh, I wonder if we're going to get him back. He would be, I don't know if he's had a new book in a while, and he would actually be a fun introduction for Call. Eisenhorn. Because Eisenhorn is no longer considered a Puritan by Inquisitor standards. He's considered not heretical, but a radical now.
Oh shit.
So he would him and Call would probably be actually pretty good buddies on certain things, because he started doing things like actually keeping a demon around and stuff like that for combat reasons and stuff that a Puritan would never do.
Hello.
Hello. So true.
Forgot the Navi.
Me.
I'm trying out Species Unknown right now. It's good.
Yeah, and I think they left him off on a cliffhanger now too, as well.
Yeah, and then I'm curious what's going to happen with the dragon on Mars. I feel like that's going to be a big play, because that's the Catan, basically the Catan god of, I think, technology, if I'm not mistaken.
That's going to be interesting.
And they believe that the Emperor is basically their Omniscient when he's not, and it's the dragon that's sleeping under it.
I mean, I was gonna say there is also a chaos god of the Forge and stuff. He just doesn't get as much recognition.
So we'll see. We'll fucking see.
That's cool though. There's a lot going on since I've last paid attention.
Oh.
Going on with what now?
I do need to watch. I do need to catch up on my oh, why am I blanking? My Gaunt's Ghost books. I got through the first I don't know if to call it an arc or not. So I'm on the second bit of books now. Ow!
Funky town.
Got shot. I got flanked by a cleaner who then destroyed me.
Oh, specimen is locked out of the ship. Thank God. I'm home free, baby.
Yeah, but this shit can get, like, very important with Call, depending on how it goes, because now that he has it, If he can get it back, that's gonna be fucking crazy. If you want, I can send you the video. Let me say I can send you this real quick.
I do just wish though Games Workshop would kind of get out of their some of their other they're out of their head on certain things and stop just like, oh, I'm gonna hold this for a rainy day, because they'd rather do that to keep their sales up than actually tell a good story at the point in this moment.
Yeah, they just want money. It's unfortunate but true.
Somebody saw me.
Well, they're now a publicly traded company, so.
Oh, really?
Their stockholders want more return.
Fuck. I know.
Well, they've been publicly traded for a while. That's kind of when a lot of their stuff started going downhill.
I don't know.
Funny enough, there's been a couple other competitors recently, like miniature games wise, that I've been actually enjoying and looking more into. Mantic is actually cool because it's a bunch of former Games Workshop employees who broke off to make their own miniature game, and they're actually the guys who make the Halo miniatures game. And yeah, then they actually make their own version of 40K called Firefight, which is actually solid in its own right and has some really cool models, and it's not expensive. Like a full starter box, like an actual like mega starter box, is like, I think it's $150.
Yeah.
And they have one of the coolest terrain kits I've ever seen, because all of their terrain is built to be modular. So you can snap it together, pull it apart. It's amazingly good. I love it. I have some and I love it to death. And it's all interchangeable between all of their games. But they've made a lot of fun stuff. They even made a Worms tabletop game at one point. I really wanted it
We got
just because it's
Wolfenstein
Worms.
on the computer. In space.
Yeah, but for those here who are interested, Body knows this. I've said it before. If you ever do, I'm planning on hosting a Space Station 13 session, or 14, excuse me. And if you guys are interested, you're all welcome to join. It's a very weird game. I'm not gonna
Hold on,
lie.
I could not hear anything at the moment. I even turned my game way down and I could not hear crap because there was so much shooting.
I'm pretty quiet.
I turned you up too, like, literally, it was just that much shooting was happening. Okay, repeat, you're hosting a what?
Space Station 14 session.
Oh, yeah, Space Station 14. I've always tried to do it, but when I even was doing Space Station 13, each server has its own set of controls, and they're all weird, and there's no explanation, so I always struggled to try to do it because they all had different controls.
Yeah, this one I'm just using basic controls for this. I'm not changing anything. It's just going to be basic server. Just set up, do a couple rounds.
No, I would say I'd be down for it, even if it could just run for in the background and get randoms in it, because a lot of the Space Station community is pretty funny.
Yeah. We'll see. It's currently just like hosted.
I'll see if I'll reach out to Mr. Tech, see if he wants it in.
I don't know who that is.
Randolph P. Checkers in Space Station 13 lore.
Oh.
The Cargonia. That's him. He's the guy who made that whole bit, and he's I've met him. He's a really nice guy, and he's actually in my DMs. But he's actually that's how I met him. Was actually was when I found out he did when I was watching YouTube on Space Station 13 videos. He popped up, and we used to watch his videos and fall asleep to him. But I love his videos. They're super, super funny. He has an entire video of him doing a nuclear fart, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
But yeah, we'll see. I asked Icy. He's gonna help me do a test run to see basically
July
if the
10th,
server works.
1948.
Current player limit
The
is
war is
30,
over.
but I can
The
probably
Nazis
up
have
it. It's just going to
declared
be a little bit
victory.
taxing on my PC.
I would say 30 is quite a. I would say 30 is fine for most Space Station servers.
Yeah, I mean,
this
like
war
I
is
can put up to
never
60 if it really gets going, but it's really just like it's kind of like how we did the old SCPSL event stuff. How I was going to be.
I'll say if you wanted to, if you have like an extra computer or a laptop hanging around, you could just let it do the actual hosting as a backend. And that would actually reduce a lot of your computer's load, so it's not trying to render things and host simultaneously.
Yeah, I mean, I already got everything set up. It took a hot minute because the porting was being an asshole, I'm not gonna My firewall was just blocking it, but
you actually have a firewall.
It's just the Windows firewall. My firewall.
Yeah, that's not.
You know,
that's not
it
too
was
hard.
going. No. It was being a fucking pain in the ass. I even manually ported it, and it was still being blocked by the firewall. So I had to reset my entire firewall just to make sure that it would go through.
That's interesting.
I don't know what setting I changed. I mean, it was just like, oh, nothing goes through.
It might, honestly, it might have just been Windows, because Windows has been so crappy with updates recently. I wouldn't be surprised if one of their updates affected firewalls in weird ways.
It's also because I'm on Windows 10, but.
Oh yeah, that would probably be a good reason, yeah, because that hasn't got security updates in a while.
Whoa! You're on Windows 10, bro.
I'm not going up. Fuck.
Honestly, I don't blame him for not going. I know there's plenty of people who are going back to 10. Like Windows 11 lost like 20% of its users in the last couple months, and they went back to 10.
Yeah.
Because they're so sick with Microsoft at the moment, and I don't blame them.
Also, not to mention the fact that my current
better, baby. I ain't upgrading.
I mean,
my current PC is basically saying, "Hey, man, you got to change your BIOS settings if you actually want me to go up to Windows 10." I'm like, I'm not doing that. It works right now. I'm not fucking with it at the moment.
I just say be careful. I would just say I'm not going to say don't do it because I'm never going to give you crap on it. Just be careful since it isn't getting security updates anymore.
Yeah, dude, don't use your money or any sort of information or log into your bank account or anything on your computer.
He just needs to be careful anywhere else he goes.
I wouldn't trust it.
Well, to be honest, Windows 11 isn't being better on that. They added AI to Notepad and immediately got their entire system hacked.
Yeah, I'm vibing with what I have right now.
The fuck they need AI on Notepad for it?
They don't. Their stockholders wanted it. And it literally got hacked within the day of it being released. They had to put an emergency patch out because it was such a vulnerability, which everyone told them it was going to be, because having an AI with kernel level access in a text editor is not a bad idea, except to the rest of the world.
But
sorry, I've been nonstop fixing Windows 11 issues recently.
It's only a good idea to the people who haven't been told no in their lives, is what I'm hearing.
No, that's cool.
That's
I'll have to check it out.
I had to fix that out, and then I finally got it working now, so everything's good. The only bad part now is that every single time I run a program, I basically have to say, yeah, you can access my PC in my network, because they all got chopped off basically when I did the reset. Which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. But yeah, currently I think it works. I did this. That's what I'm going to do. Test with Icy, maybe Vadia as well, to see if it works. The main problem that I think maybe faced is because it's PlayStation 14 and no one I know has played it at all. All the roles are kind of blocked at the moment because it's like based on how many hours you have in the game or doing a certain task.
It's there again.
So it seems like there's going to be a lot of passengers, a lot of botness in the first session.
Wow. You come into my house, you call me stink. Don't even give me one of your pennies that you don't have anymore. For shame. I enter. Kid. I'm gonna finish this level so I can stop the stream.
Are you done for the night?
Just streaming, basically. I'm trying to stop at like 9 o'clock now. But I want to finish this level because I do play this game like on my own time, but I do the other timeline. And I would hate to have to start this whole level over.
The other timeline? There's two timelines?
Yeah, you can save, the beginning of the game, you can choose to save Fergus, or you can choose to save Wyatt.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Fergus is the best choice. Always save Fergus.
In my main timeline, I saved? Why does that sound wrong? Saved? I saved Fergus.
Yeah, it's saved.
I did the other one too, and honestly, like, the other guy I think gives you access to other don't remember if it's lock picking.
Yeah, you do
or,
lock picking. But Fergus's upgrades are genuinely just better because you get extra health.
Look at you.
And it's a lot better for
Than
for
the extra
Uber.
armor. They're both useful.
The other one gives
but-
you extra armor, but it's not as good for Uber because if you know, you can get more armor, yeah, but your health is always going to be the same. And as soon as you run out of armor, which you will, your health goes pretty quick. I know, cock, he says. For shame.
But yeah, but no, I didn't. I did my Fergus playthrough in the hardest difficulty, and then I started replaying through it so I could do the other path. But the honest truth is, I cannot stand the other guy.
I like Wyatt. They both shitty. They both kind of go through the same shock or whatever. I like Jay better personally.
I just think Fergus's feels a little bit more realistic versus Jay's feeling more like.
Okay, well, no,
I
Wyatt's
don't
the other
know.
survivor. Jay is you get Tekla, which is like a crazy boat riding person, and then that's if you choose Fergus, and if you choose Wyatt, you get Jay, who's like a music guy who's just chilling, like playing
sorry,
guitar.
Wyatt. Sorry, yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry, brain was farting on who the names were. It's been a while since I've actually played that game.
Oh, you're good.
No, I just found Wyatt annoying. Like his whole reasoning for his crash out. Like I get it. It's not completely far-fetched, but at the same time, it doesn't feel. It feels a lot weaker than Fergus's freak out. If that makes sense.
I feel like they're both valid. I mean, Fergus is like, hey, he's younger. He should be like leading the future. I get it.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
Wyatt's like, I'm
this
just
is
a
why-
kid. Like he was 18 whenever that happened. He's like, I'm just a kid. You shouldn't have saved me. You should have saved Fergus. Like he actually knows how to save people and do war stuff.
Yeah, he
Like, I
knows
don't know anything.
experience, But
And I think they're both valid. Like he's upset because he got people killed. And I mean, it's gonna happen. Like
yeah. I don't know. I just found Fergus is a little bit more. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I found Fergus just more interesting.
Oh, that's fair.
But it also might be because I'm. I might also just be because I'm very very biased to the fact that Fergus is Irish.
That I guess is fair too.
Hey man, I gotta represent my Irish heritage in every game I play.
But you're not even ginger.
You don't have to play. You don't have to be ginger to be Irish.
Okay, then why are the leprechauns Irish?
Oh yeah, happy St. Pat's Day.
Yeah, thank you.
Forgot it was today. I'm wearing green though.
I'm gonna find where you live so I can pinch everybody.
The exact opposite of green.
Yeah, if you're not wearing green, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna pinch you.
Into your house and pinches everybody.
Good luck with that, buddy boy.
Even if it's months from now.
Zebra says stop missing your shots, by the way.
No.
What?
He told me to tell you that. Stop missing your shots.
Yeah, just get better at everything.
No, my bad. Honest mistake. It'll happen again. Almost done.
Oh, I'm over here. I know what this is. I don't even care about that.
I remember this moment. Back in the camp.
This woman, I know well. Resilient, the will of iron, a family gone, all of them yet. Faith kept her going. I cannot believe it's that certainty. For me and everything, there must
You're
be
not
doubt,
kicking my
otherwise
ass today,
there's no
evil
room to
creature.
question the plan. Hey, this place, this is the fruit of unquestioned, ferocious conviction. This is where absolute certainty leads.
Yet you are a believer.
I often wonder what kind of a God would sanction suffering such as this, and I question myself whether my faith is misplaced.
Maybe he's testing us.
Well, Jimshin, if he is testing us, we are failing gloriously.
There is an encryption-decryption database mainframe inside the war room. Find the war room, access the computer, and print out the nuclear.
All right, what are you gonna do? I gotta go. I got class. I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye, man. Be safe.
Bye bye.
Y'all go.
December 24th, 1956. My heart is breaking. Friends I've known my whole life have all become Nazis. Mother and father are not happy about it, but they comply rather than resist. I feign my smile and act cheerful, but I have started to resent my own parents. I am 33 years old. I am all alone in the world.
God damn. This is bullshit.
Hmm. Shoot, I passed it.
The command module is where the new generation Super Soldaten are being manufactured. From what we know, there should be a point of entry to the war room from that area.
Interesting.
Should find those nuclear decryption keys. Get off this space rock.
You just fucking hit that every time? That's bullshit.
Right. Printing decryption keys now.
You've done it, Blazkowicz. Now get your butt back to Earthbase, William. Klaus is in London. He will bring you back to Berlin once you land.
I haven't faced off against that many. These guys one of the worst. Yeah. Been a lot better if it was any other subject for this guy.
August 28th, 1960. Death's Head's men are coming by the asylum every other week. They are taking people that have been in my care for years. I look the other way. I hate them. I hate myself for giving up, but I can't fight alone anymore. I watch the man with the scars. I whisper things to him. Sometimes I can see some part of him is awake. I wonder if he can see me. I will not let them take him. That was the last entry, William. Some of the things in this diary happened a long time ago. And some of them may have happened to me. I miss you. I missed you.
Hello everybody, my name is Welcome.
I met you.
Welcome.
Hello.
Sicherheitsverstoßstufe Alpha. Melden Sie sich sofort bei Ihrem Sicherheitsverstoßstufe Alpha. Sicherheit der Anlage zu gewährleisten, wird die Atemluft in wenigen Augenblicken abgesaugt.
Oh, he died.
Oh, shit.
If you just eat them, they die. Aim.
Oh.
What that game?
The Species Unknown.
What that?
Alien creature hunting game.
Let me see.
It's fun, honestly, and it just got updates. I need to play it again. I liked it. It's a really fun little take. And it's made by the same people who made, hilariously, a couple rhythm games on VR.
To see if this is the Among Us type game I was looking for.
What you be the bongers?
Alright, meme, if I said I could play this, what would your response be?
Somebody in the Steam family has it?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, Zebra.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is you?
I was gonna say, you should know who it is. Why you got the alien isolation thingy?
Oh, this is the one that decapitates people.
I bet it's called like the Decapitator.
Curious, easily intimidated, flees from fire. That's cell regeneration. Okay.
Fire.
Bada bing, baby.
Spider.
Kommandozentrale London Nautica. Transporter Nummer 4. Meine Ladung wurde vernichtet. Ich wurde von einem verdammten Terroristen angegriffen und bin gerade mit dem Leben davon gekommen.
Hey, buddy, do you like rhythm games?
Rhythm?
Yes.
Things I've seen in this life.
Alright.
Strange shit that turns your stomach. Turns your hair white.
Alright, Captain Cowboy. Roger. This is your buddy boy Klaus Kreuzensacker heading toward the London Nautica. Roger.
Because I was just shown a rhythm game by a streamer that is like the most amount of cancer I have ever seen, and it's amazing, and I want to get someone to play it who doesn't know what it looks like.
The sunset on 5 different continents. What rise off the surface.
I'm not telling you, because if you know what it looks like, it's going to ruin the surprise.
Okay, I'll play it.
Will you actually, if I tell you and help you find it, will you actually install it without looking it up? Or like looking how the game plays?
I don't know, I guess. Oh.
Okay, it's called Not in the Groove.
Okay, how I install that?
I have no clue. I've just now discovered it. I think it's free, but I gotta find it. That's why I said I need to figure it out. Like, I'm going to. I just want to make sure you don't look at it.
Thank you everybody for being here. I always appreciate it with you here for a minute, second, an hour. Your timer is a reliable thing. Thanks for everybody for coming by. I always appreciate it with you here for a minute, second, an hour. Your time is the most valuable thing, and it means a lot to me, so it's really valuable time here with me today tonight. Thank you, Sykes. Thank you, Cowboy. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Enter. Appreciate everybody coming by, saying hi. Even if you're not talking, chatting, or just lurking, I always appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Oh, it always means a lot to me, so thank you so much. Tomorrow we might do Sons of the Forest. It depends on how Tony's feeling. If not, it's all cool. We'll figure something out. But I'm gonna write out the Bluntosaurus. He's playing some Resident Evil Requiem. If you want to watch that, cool. If you don't. Do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. But whatever you do, whatever you be, make sure you be happy. Best as you can. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Oh, the gorilla is streaming. I had no idea. Okay, I already said I'd read Blunt. Okay, bye. Have a good night. I streamed a lot longer than I wanted to, an extra 30 minutes, so. Babooey. I just wanted to beat the level, that's all. Okay, bye.